Hello folks, and welcome back to XCOM2. So, yeah, we're working on the Proving Grounds. Locked. Oh, yeah, we haven't cleared that, so that would still be locked. Correct. Makes sense. And, yeah, research resistance communications. Well, we're still getting the sectoid autopsy. We'll probably do the communications after that. So, let's head to the bridge. Do some more scanning.
Commander, we've got local resistance forces waiting to make contact, but we'll have to make the first move.
Interesting. Ah, yes. More rookies. Good. Good. Exactly what we need. Yeah, so more rumors of people in New Mexico who want to become cannon fodder.
Avenger plotting new course.
That's not... Well, I guess it is New Mexico. Ish. Ish. Very ish. That's not... Anyway.
I am sure you will find the results to be as intriguing as I do, Commander.
I'll take your bet.
The sectoid's rapid physical evolution over the past 20 years is a testament to both the aliens' mastery of genetic engineering and their pursuit of advancement, regardless of the risks.
Oh, okay. So they're... Ah, never mind. Political humor. Curtailed. See? Boom. Boom. I have gates that I won't cross. New item available. The Mind Shield. Sounds pretty cool. New research available. Psionics. Also sounds pretty cool. Yes, we'll move on. The Mind Shield is a powerful psionic artifact, rendering soldiers completely immune to any negative mental conditions, including panic, mind control, stuns, and disorientation. That is interesting. I don't know if it's better than carrying around a grenade to make things go boom, but it is very interesting. So yeah, we do not have enough Elerium crystals to get psionics yet. We can do a autopsy on the faceless. Ugh. Still creeped out by that thing. That's a well-designed enemy. Yeah, let's go ahead and do these resistance communications and see where that leads.
I foresee a number of valuable applications stemming from this technology. I'll have a report assembled as soon as the research is complete.
That is what I would expect from you.
I was not going to admit it to Shen, but there is one thing I miss more than my lab equipment. Those damn juicy Advent burgers.
Made from Soylent Green.
I don't know where they get the meat, and frankly, I do not want to know.
Made for people, from people. Anyway, back to the bridge.
Maybe once this is all over.
Yeah, maybe once this is all over. Ah, see, that's a dream, man. Don't even let him finish.
Coming in for you now, Commander.
Good. Good. I'm a fan of urgent communications. They always end well.
Made considerable progress against the aliens over the past month, Commander. I hope that your ongoing efforts will only lead to further success.
Oh, new staff available. Doctor? Doctor? Recruit new staff at Resistance HQ. Interesting. Alright, so that's just a recap of what we've done. Yeah, they've apparently been sitting on their hands. That's... I'm sure that'll continue. There's no way they would ever step their game up.
Intel suggesting the aliens are working on developments that threaten our ability to stop the Avatar project.
Well, darn.
We can conduct guerrilla operations to disrupt one of these efforts, but we'll have to choose carefully. We don't have the resources to intercede everywhere.
So we're gonna throw bananas? Wait, no. Alright, dark events. We have received intel regarding the aliens' current activities. Preparations to foil these dark events before they can be enacted are already underway. Counter operations will be available soon. Next retaliation strike is in 5 weeks, give or take. Alright, so Resistance Informant. The aliens find a mole within the Resistance, reducing the retaliation counter by 2 weeks. An alien infiltrator. The aliens hide in ambush among the populace, placing hidden faceless aliens on each mission for a month. Ew. So they're both bad, but I guess we get to choose one as the way this works? Or do I just back out now? Maybe I should have listened more carefully. So this I don't like this. This sounds terrible. This also sounds awful and terrible.
Commander,
Huh.
the Resistance has a hidden cache of resources stashed outside of Advent's reach. But that means we'll have to fly over and scan the area if we want to recover this stuff for ourselves.
Alright, I'm kinda digging how there's like, you know, all these different things to do other than just like sit there and stare at the one screen while it scans. To be fair, it is still considerably like that, but it is somewhat more evolved. What's more important, money or rookies? Because we can either throw rookies at the problem or money at the problem. Yeah.
Avenger plotting new course.
Yeah, let's throw money at the problem. That tends to fare better. Oh, so we pick some up per day. Very nice.
Setting course for Mexico.
So thus far, it seems like all the good things are happening in Canada.
We have gathered additional resources and staff at Resistance headquarters for your use.
Well, now that's very interesting.
Welcome, Commander.
Yeah. Glad to be here, Shifty Eyes, Shifty Eyes. Alright, so we can purchase a scanning bonus. While the vendor is located here, Resistance HQ provides extra medical staff and resources to help our soldiers recover from their injuries faster. Ah, okay. Or, while the Avenger is scanning here, decrease the required time for construction. Ah, that's cool. Interesting. Alright, so we can pick up an engineer or a scientist and we can get a scanning bonus. Very nice. Let's back out from here and look at what all we have going on. So, low scientist. Alright, good to know.
As we rapidly develop and deploy advanced new technologies, any recruits you encounter with a proclivity towards the sciences would be of great use to me.
Interesting. What if those were social scientists? Would they be of any use to you? Alright. Scientists increase your research times. I think they decrease our research times, giving you access to powerful upgrades sooner. Gain more scientists. We could visit a research HQ. And yeah, we could purchase, or we could build a lab. Increase our effectiveness of what we have currently. We could purchase a scientist on the black market. That's great. And missions can offer scientists as a reward. Yes, indeed. Indeed-arino. Okay, that's the same concern. Alright, so we still have one scientist. and 1 engineer. I'll keep scanning for now because I don't want to burn our supplies and then find out that we have to
Avenger plotting new course.
spend a lot of money on a building for this mission over here. Sure.
The proving grounds are ready, Commander. We can build the Skulljack whenever you give the word.
Ah, very, very nice. New engineering projects available. Ah, yes. So Sigrid is now available. Again, I don't know why they keep telling us about a relationship status. I know it's a bad joke, but I gotta keep making it. It's in my contract.
The proving grounds, Commander. It seemed like a good idea to isolate some of our more experimental concepts, especially when it comes to weapons development.
Yeah, let's get the explosions closer to the middle of the ship. I am a big fan of that. So the Skulljack, 50 supplies. The simplest of terms, it's a physical interface designed to access the chip implanted in the Advent Force's skulls, applied using directed blunt force. It sounds like fun for someone. Experimental ammo. Does this give us rainbow guns? Likely be more potent than any of our current munitions. And... okay, so this is like an Illyrium grenade. Interesting. And I guess I may as well go ahead and start on the Skulljack.
Get started immediately, Commander. I'll let you know as soon as we've made progress.
Thank you. Thank you. Would we like to assign Sigrid to speed that up? Sure. Why not? Alright, so it'll now take 7 days. Presumably. Yeah. I don't really need her emptying anything else out currently, I would guess. Yeah, let's keep going with the scan.
I have made a number of interesting discoveries, Commander.
A number of them, you say? Is that number 1? I bet the number's 1. New facility available. Resistance comms. New research available. Resistance radio. Resistance radio gaga. Radio goo goo. Anyway, resistance contacts available. Very nice. I assume. Resistance comm facility increases the number of regions that we can make contact with. Further contacts can be gained by staffing an engineer here once construction is completed. So you're telling me that having engineers is good? Never would have guessed it. Alright, by replicating the communications equipment we've developed on the Avenger, we should be able to establish ground-based relays to further spread our reach. With wider coverage, it'll be easier for us to reach some of those outlying regions far off from HQ. Interesting. Yeah, that seems like a good place to head now.
Priority, Commander. I'll notify you as soon as the report is available.
Alright. In contact with Western US. Alright, so can we do that without building...
Tigan just sent word. The new Resistance Communications Network is fully operational. Now we just have to spread the word.
Bird? Now make contact with the local resistance in the eastern U.S. Yes, the eastern U.S. Here. Yep. Anyway. And the western U.S. Again, western U.S.
Now that we've established a link, we can use our intel resources to make contact with the local resistance cell in this region. Aside from getting us into the black site, our access to supplies should improve now that we've expanded our reach.
Good. I like the sound of that. I'm a little concerned that these guys don't leverage anything from AMD, though. It's all Intel this, Intel that. Oh, well. So I could go ahead and make contact. Apparently that would cost 71... No, that would grant 71 supplies, apparently.
After we pay the initial intel cost to make contact, we'll have to scan the region for a few days before the local resistance cell comes out of hiding. Once we find them, we'll be up and running in the new region.
Very interesting. Okay. So once contacted, we'll regularly collect 71 supplies on behalf of us. Very nice. Alright, so we have to spend intel though, but that seems fine.
Setting course for the Western U.S. precinct.
And we do have to fly there. Okay. A lot of this flying going on.
Using intel collected so far, we've managed to locate a resistance cell operating out of this region. It'll take us some time to scan for their exact position, though.
Fair enough.
Attempting to establish local regional contact.
Alright, we've acquired a new target for our guerrilla operations against Advent Commander. Interesting. Operation Warhawk. Destroy the alien relay. Difficulty easy. Everyone will die. Get a scientist. That sounds great. Alright. Boy, this this seems like this is right at home,
Setting
huh?
course for the Mexican regional tract.
That's tracked now. People pass them out at like bathrooms and stuff. Alright. So as good as Jessica did in that last mission, I thought I saw that, yeah, that Jeff is back. And there's no way I could possibly regret taking Jeff along with his upgraded gun. So yeah, we get the old band back together, and we make some new hits. It'll be fine and fun, and everyone's gonna die. Literally everyone. The ship too. The ship.
Sky Ranger device ready to deploy.
Just all everything. Set on fire. Still, it'll be fun. I mean, you know, it's...
Picking up a steady stream of communications coming from a hidden alien comm relay uploading data to the Advent network from this region. We have to take advantage of every opportunity to disrupt the aliens' progress on their latest
Interesting.
operation. So we're moving in to destroy the relay before they complete the transfer. Don't leave any hostiles standing.
If any dead or incapacitated soldiers not carried from the battlefield will be lost. Interesting. Well, that makes sense. Alright, so destroy the alien transmitter relay and neutralize all enemy targets. It sounds simple. Simple and easy. Nothing to worry about. At all. We got this.
Menace 1-5, the communications relay is up ahead. Move in and destroy the target.
It's,
Squad concealment active.
it's like 2 maps away. Ugh. Alright. 8 turns. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. I guess we want to get Jeff up on the roof. The roof. Hopefully the roof is not on fire. That would be less than ideal. guess we're moving Sharon up to there for now. Seeing if we see anything. Yeah, so if we put Jeff on the roof, he'll be discovered. So that's not ideal. Yeah, not ideal is the way I would describe that that occurrence.
On it.
All right, Jane. Don't spawn anything. Good deal. Good deal. All right, I guess I'm putting Jeff there.
Moving to designated position.
And Juan. Juan's going there.
Roger. I've got my eyes on it.
To Overwatch.
We'll overwatch. It'll be fine. Right. Guess I could move Juan up first. It's not really a good place for him to go, though. Alright, so that's a scanner thing. We're trying to get down there. Trying to decide if I want to go there or there. Guess I'll go there. Alright, well, she didn't see anything yet. Seems like a positive to me. Move Juan up to there. How bad would this hack thing be to give a shot? Soldier gains squad sight for 3 turns. That's pretty good. Squad gains squad sight for 2 turns. That's also not bad, but I think the more important thing is just turning the thing off. So, yeah. Bliss no fail. Wow. Alright. Greed would have worked out that time. But not a problem. No big deal. Still don't feel like there's a really great place to put Jeff currently. Guess that either of those probably would have been okay locations. That is also probably not bad. Guess I'll probably end up putting him there.
Affirmative.
I'll move Sharon up to there. And Jeff to there.
Affirmative. Got it covered.
I'm gonna call it a turn. Alright. Let's move Juan up.
Confirmado.
Still haven't seen anything. I'm really starting to feel like we're gonna have to
Confirmed.
be a little more aggressive with our advancement here. Alright, I'll move Jeff up to, say, there. And the next turn we're gonna have to...
I'm on the move.
Yeah, we're gonna have to really give it a little more gusto.
Affirmative. Covering you. Got it covered. Heads up. Got movement.
She did not actually see anything, okay? So this is interesting. Ah. Is this an officer? Very interesting. Alright, so that seems to
Headed there now.
not be in line of sight. I mean, 3 to 4 seems pretty good. Pretty good damage to get on both of them simultaneously. Alright, gonna move Jane there. Hoping that doesn't spawn anything new. And it doesn't. Alright. So the decision point, I would say, is whether we have Sharon fire a grenade to activate the enemies, or whether we have Jeff shoot one of them. And I'm going to go with grenade. So everyone else goes on Overwatch. I guess the problem is Jane isn't revealed. Right. Well, then I won't Overwatch Jane, and hopefully I can do something. Yeah, we'll go with that. Sharon, you need a new catchphrase. That's, like, really not impressive. They may know that people are here.
First, Advent deployed non-lethal stun units for crowd control and the occasional protest. We don't see a whole lot of that
yet. Alright. We managed to kill the sectoid. I'm digging that. Alright. I guess she's got a not terrible shot on the guy. This is 3 to 4. May as well just take a shot, then. I guess if I hadn't moved her up, I might have been able to stab him. I didn't think about the concealment thing. Yeah. Alright. Someone may well die.
Position compromised.
Someone may well die here. That's unfortunate. I really wish you hadn't have done that to Jane. She's a nice lady. Never hurt nobody. Alright. We still need to advance, so let's move Sharon up. Sharon, you have a good shot. Please kill. Good.
It's down.
It is. It is indeed down. Ugh. We still need to move forward, though. And that's kind of where I want to have Jeff. So I guess that's going to be the plan for Juan. Move him up to there. And then yeah. Guess that doesn't actually heal her. And this doesn't wake her up. So we'll revive Jane. And then we'll probably need to heal her next turn, because we can't really... I mean, I guess we could proceed with her on low health like that, but I'd really rather not. Yeah. Well, Juan is just dead. It was risky doing that, but I wanted to make sure that we had a chance to get up to this thing in time. Yeah, one is just dead. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Just straight up dead.
Moving to position.
Yeah, she's got just abysmal shots on anything. Alright, Jane's going on Overwatch. Someone's going to die. I'm kind of impressed. Still, one's dead. Could be that Jane is dead. That's ungood. Where'd it go? Oh, it's reviving Ugly Face Man, who can move and attack this turn?
Took some damage here.
Okay, so she's stunned. Well, that could have been a lot worse. I guess we're doing... Oh, okay, she's no longer stunned. I guess we're doing alright then.
Is still active and we're running out of time. Get to the relay and take it out ASAP.
So... Let's see. Oh, that is bad. Okay, her movement is reduced. It'll... Let's say... Alright, Juan can get in decent position there, I don't think. Jane can. Alright, we'll have Juan move up. He should have a pretty good shot here. I'd really rather you kill the alien, please. Thank you, Juan. Very nice. I don't know if those count as kills. In the previous game they did. Ugh. Yeah. So I'm not gonna kill him, but hopefully works him over really well.
Weapons burning ammo fast.
Yeah, that'll happen. Yeah, that's just way too short a range for the weapon Jeff is using. Yeah, the sniper rifle. I got there. Alright, hopefully that should be, like, really straightforward for him. And it was.
Kill confirmed.
Alright, we'll move Jane up.
Good copy. Moving
Hopefully
on
not
target.
spawn anything this time. And I guess I'll have her reload.
Back
Because
online.
that's
Cavalry's here.
going to be a problem moving forward. Oh, great. Wonderful. I was certainly concerned that that there wouldn't be enough of them around. Alright. Let's move Juan up. Good, I like how it broke before we got there. That's a nice touch. Alright, if we have Jane move up to, say, the pulpit here, she would have... should be able to get there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move her as far up as I can get her to have any real chance of getting there. Ugh. I may have to move Juan up too. Alright, if they're coming through there, I think we're going to have to get into defensible terrain. Yeah, I was hoping to either have one reload or heal Jane, but I think I've just got to do that, so that is what I'll do. Have Shannon move there and reload. We're not going to be very defensive when these reinforcements come in. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Same three dudes. How's this? Miracle shot? No, it didn't even hit. Beautiful.
Not even close.
Yes, I did notice that, Jeff.
The transmission signal is fading. They've almost completed the transfer. This is your last chance to take out that relay.
Glad to hear we still have a chance. So you're saying there's a chance? I mean, I think this is pretty well just an obvious choice. Come on, car. Blow up. One time. Alright. Yes, I would like to open the door.
Objective sighted.
Allá voy. Fuerzas de admin sobre el
Oh, oh, good. Good. I was concerned that there would not be one last group. Oh, I should have paid more attention, I guess. I didn't have to shut the thing down, I just have to blow the thing up. Well, that's interesting. And by interesting, I mean, whoops. And I'm gonna guess it blows up when you shoot it as well. So one is, on a scale from 1 to dead, super dead.
Moving.
Alright, in true tactical gameplay tradition, we're going to split the party. No way that goes poorly. Thank you, Jane.
With confirmed destruction of the relay. The alien transmission is down. Eliminate any remaining hostiles and move to evac.
So, yeah, Juan, about this terrible, terrible position you're in. Well, it really, really, really sucks to feel like I need to sort of serve Jane up here on a platter. But I kind of feel like I need to serve Jane up here on a platter, so that's what I'm gonna do. Alright, I have no idea when that truck goes boom. If it explodes at the end of my turn, then those two guys should be dead. If it doesn't, then I need to kill them. Still, I have a better target on this guy anyway. So yeah, how about 2 to 3? Yeah, I think this is just the better idea. Well, that went well. And now that I've done that, let me make sure that good old Jeff is not, okay, good. Is not exposed to these guys currently. So yeah, let's see. What do we need to do here? Huh. Well, I guess if I move there, I'm exposed to those guys, so the best choice is to move there, I guess. Yes, that is it's a very very defensible position there, I guess. I know that if I don't do that very carefully, I'm going to end up in the doorway and killed from like 5 different directions. Marked. Interesting. Could probably figure out what that does at some point. Assume this time he gets shot. No? I guess that was an Overwatch. Ugh. Bye, Sharon. Ooh. Wow.
Taking heavy fire.
No, you took nearly lethal fire. Oh, achievement unlocked. Car wrecked. Very nice. Well, at least now we know. When that happens. Ooh, 85%. I'm a fan of 85%. Alright. Does this... Marked targets are easier for enemies to hit. Okay. So it like reduces your defense, I assume, is the way that works. Alright, Jeff. Let's just have Jeff sniperate this guy. I mean... Yeah, there we go. Alright, he was on Overwatch as well. Good, good. Alright, then I guess I'm gonna have Jane... Now the question is, do I want this kill to go to Juan or Jane? Alright, let's take a look at where Sharon can get to. 57% is not necessarily a great shot. But I guess if I put her there, maybe she has a decent angle. Although she's not even remotely protected. I'll probably just actually pull her back. And put her on Overwatch. Alright, Juan. There you go. Oh. Oh, that was so stupid. Why did I... Why? This is just a comedy of errors. This is utterly depressing, honestly. Yeah, I'm gonna go through with this part of the plan. She'll go on Overwatch. This is incredibly tilting, because it's all my fault. Oh, I'm so disgusted with myself. That was idiotic. Plain and simple. Ugh. Well, presumably Juan is dead. Wow. God, so that means we're gonna have 3 people out for, like, forever. Just forever. Come on, Sharon. Sharon. Alright. Well, one thing went right. Ugh. Alright, I guess if I put Jeff, say, there. Yeah, it looks like on the roof is bad. There. I'm not sure which of those is better. I'll put him there. We'll see how that looks. Alright, so he does have a line. It's a terrible one, but he does have a line. And of course, well, no, Jane can still knife him, so... Alright, let's put Juan as close as Juan can get. Still saucy. Come on, Jane, you got this. There we go. And loot? Loot in exchange for having 3 guys out for like 10 days or whatever. A hair trigger? It's a small chance that any shot taken will not cost an action. Ooh, that is interesting.
Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Excellent. I'm not sure I would rate that mission as excellent. Well. 85.71% successful shot percentage. That's not bad. I guess that means that was Sharon's mission, although clearly Sharon paid for it, because, yeah, she got hurt a lot. A lot. Well, it is what it is. I'm, at this point, you know, we're just waiting to see how long those folks are going to be out for. And it's everybody but Jeff. Yes. And Jane doesn't even get a promotion. Ugh. Alright, well... Alright, so demolition. Unleash a volley of bullets at your target's cover, significantly damaging or destroying it. Deals no damage to your target. Suppression. Fire a barrage that pins down a target, granting reaction fire against it if it moves, and imposing a minus 50 penalty to the target's aim. I mean, as nice as demolition sounds, I don't like the sound of deals no damage to your target. I imagine both demolition and suppression are extremely ammo intensive as well. Let's take a look at each. Requires 2 ammo points and has a 3-turn cooldown. Does increase environmental damage and destroy most cover objects. Suppression costs 2 ammo points to use but has no cooldown. Will be cancelled if the suppressing unit is damaged. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, and the aim penalty will stack if multiple targets suppress a target. That's interesting, but I don't think that's going to come up very often because minus 50 is pretty serious penalty. Yeah, I think suppression is just probably going to have more use because, I mean, we have grenades for most of the demolition stuff. Boy, shaking. That sounds bad. Yeah, let's promote Jeff. Lightning hands. Fire your pistol at a target. This attack does not cost an action. I like the sound of that. Deadeye, take a shot with a small aim penalty for a significant damage boost. Alright, does this works with squad sight, right? Reduces the overall hit chance of a shot by 25%. Whoa. Whoa, that's a lot. Increase the base damage of the shot by 50%, but 25% hit chance loss. Wow. Wow. Like, I'm not... Yeah, a small aim penalty. 25% is not small. I don't know what world you're living in. 25% is not small. Lightning hands can combo well with sniper abilities as it does not prevent the use of the sniper rifle in the same turn. Yeah, that's correct. Has a 3-turn cooldown. I mean, I like the versatility that being able to have an increased damaging shot on something that's like wide open, you know, for like what are they, Muton Berserkers in the previous game, something of that like, I mean, like a Faceless in this game. But at the same time, like, 25% penalty is enormous. I mean, that takes his base down to, what, 62% chance to hit? Mino Reiki. I'm going to take Lightning Hands. Alright, so for one, we could do Field Medic. Equipped medikits have 2 extra charges. That sounds like probably what we're going to do. Scanning Protocol. The Gremlin can trigger an instant scan of the area, increasing the specialist sight radius substantially for 1 turn and revealing any hidden or disguised enemies in view. So I guess that reveals like Faceless and things like that. I mean, it seems cool on the one hand, but at the same time, I don't know how likely I am to use it. It could be that with Faceless in this game that's much more effective than it seems to me with my, you know, XCOM 2012 thought process, but Field Medic is just really powerful. I guess I didn't actually read over these. Okay, and Scanning Protocol has 1 charge per mission. Ugh. In addition to hidden and disguised enemies blocked from line of sight by walls or obstructions will also be revealed. Yeah, makes sense. Got these guys are out for quite a while. So Hair Trigger, Sectoid Corpse, Stun Lancer. And the Trooper and the Officers. Fair enough. Commonly seen maintaining order and quelling disturbances throughout the world, the unique Stun Lance could be adapted into a weapon our Rangers are already training to use. Interesting.
Commander.
The team successfully eliminated the Advent Relay and disrupted the transmission, a significant setback for their ongoing work. And we countered the Resistance Informant of the Dark Event. So, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Commander, the ongoing stress of combat can shake up even the best of our soldiers. As long as we keep them healthy, I'm sure they'll recover given time.
Soldiers with a reduced will are more susceptible to panic and psionic attacks. And they can recover by
Your old man
participating
will be
in
proud of what
successful
you managed
combat
to do
missions
here.
and staying healthy.
What you've managed to do with this ship.
I just wish he had lived long enough to see us fight back.
Huh.
To know that it wasn't all for nothing.
Trust me, he knows. If there was one thing your father always kept in mind, it was his faith in humanity. He knew we could win on our own terms.
Reduced will on Jane as well. I don't like the sound of that, but yeah. Another scientist, so even a faster research speed. No idea what I was starting to say there. So yeah, I'm gonna take a break here, folks. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.